Hello everyone and welcome to this weekly tarot and oracle reading on August 6 to August 12, 2022. Thank you to all subscribers and anyone who's stopping by. You are all assisting me in really getting the knowledge and wisdom of both the tarot and the astrology out to people. I think that right now we are in crucial times here on planet Earth, which I find that it is very important to get this out to people so that you can become your own best master healer, master advisor, and master clairvoyant. And also another reason for me to work with all this is to prepare both our light body and also our physical body eventually, to prepare them on whatever may come in as an extraterrestrial energy eventually, presenting itself in a very real, tangible way for us. So let's dive in right away and see what this week has for us. And from the major arcana, we have card number 9, the Hermit, upside down. Normally this chap looks like this. He is about prudence. He is about, taking one step at a time, lighting up his path with the lamp. Where am I going? This would also be a reference to Virgo energies in the astrology, where we are doing the work required, okay? That is also why we call it a holy sign, a reference back to Mother Mary, because this is where we are assisting other people in giving birth to something that is very important for them in their lives. And eventually, I hope that we are also becoming more helpful in our own lives to give birth to what we really dream of doing in our lives. But coming out in reverse, this guy is sitting in his cave and it's like he is all about pity here, and he can be a little bit restless, and he can also be a little bit misanthropic, okay? So a lot of misanthropy going on here, like, humankind, what do I care? Does it work? What is it that we are moving through? Does it matter? What can we do about it? So it's like he's giving up a little bit of hope here, I feel. And with the other card coming out here from the minor arcana, pointing to the elements and the zodiac signs and the life areas also, we have here Pentacles coming out, 10 of Pentacles. So the Pentacles is a reference back to the Earth zodiac signs. If you want to know more about the signs, take a look below this video, because I have some more information about that there. So this could point to our, or this is pointing to our economy, financial markets, real estate, and job market as well, our practical daily routines, how we go about our life structure. So with 10 of Pentacles, this could be a reference to the 10th house in the astrology, where we find Capricorn energies. Capricorn is one of the 3 zodiac earth signs. So here we are making status on our lives, how far have we come. Also here we meet the planet Saturn, which is the last planet that we can see with the naked eye here from Earth. So it's like here we are making some kind of status. We're turning around, we are looking back and saying, how far have I come? Here we are very serious, we are very ambitious, we are willing to do the work. This is the CEO who just keeps going up the mountain like the mountain goat, and comes, maybe visits places in his life where other people can't go. So this is also about accepting a life challenge, knowing that we will only become wiser, okay? So this will bring us a lot of new insights in life by taking this path, but it's very ambitious, it's hard working. So here we also need to be careful that we don't kill the joy of it all. Okay, back to Virgo energies over here also, where we can be very, very, very intense about our work, so that we will not allow any kind of emotional joy at all. We are just so focused on the work. So since a 10 of Pentacles is pointing to success and donation and also prosperity. So there's like something here with the Hermit coming out upside down. It's like, why does it matter? Is there any hope? What is prosperity? What is money? What is success really? Why, you know, can we get it all? Why was it here in the first place? Why did we invent money, for example, something like that? Because also with Capricorn energies, we also find karma and a lot of timelines playing out. This is also about restrictions and law and regulations. Saturn is turning up as this father figure, the authority, and as a you know, describing our society as a whole, the structure of it all. So in Capricorn, we actually also work with the structure of it all, just like we do with our bodies, muscles and bones and skin, hair and nails. It's the physical structure around things, okay? Where we are in the cave right now, we feel a little bit of self-pity, you know, what can we do about it? We just want to sit in here in our in our cave. We don't want to engage in all of that, okay? So because I found that these energies were a little bit, I don't know, sad, I found from another card deck, I have a few words to just you know, lighten up our path a little bit, something that will make us come out of that cave to actually take some kind of action on this. And since we have Mercury ruling in the 6th house where we find Virgo energies, and also Mercury ruling in the 3rd house where we have Gemini energies, I went to look for some of the energies that we find in Gemini, and that is this very childish in the best sense of the word, where we're just looking up and everything is new and it's exciting and we're curious and we are very adventurous, okay? So make sure that we remember that we ourselves create the adventures of life, okay? And also to keep things simple, which would be a reference to the sister sign of Virgo in the chart, which would be Pisces, and where we find those energies in the 12th house of the zodiac, the last house. So we can always look to our sister signs in the chart for resolution if we have some kind of problem or issue going on. And in Pisces, we're being reminded that everything is simple, that we have to go back to the origin of things. With Pisces, we have the truth, we have unconditional love, unconditional forgiveness. We can dive under the surface and see how everything is one, how everything is interconnected. So this is where we become very clear sentient. So I thought that would be a lovely card to take here, also because Virgo is also about simplicity, but it's like in reverse. It's like, no, we don't want to deal with any of it. It's just too much work that we are too overwhelmed to do anything at all. Okay, so keep things simple. Okay, and of course the last card coming out is a perfect reference also to Pisces, where we just have love. We have these glasses on where we only see paradise. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Couldn't it be, you know, oh, would that, if that just could happen, then that would be so wonderful. We can dive into other dimensions. We can see how life is meant to be, okay? So this is also, like I mentioned before, working with the truth, and I think that love is the answer to everything, okay? So let's not forget that in the week ahead, because when we are prepared for these kind of energies to show up, we can also do something about it. We do have a choice, even though we think that everything is hopeless and where we're going, things are not going anywhere, things are not moving, we're stuck and everything is just chaos, and what can we do about that as a citizen, right? But when we are prepared for those energies to show up, then we can also do something about it that would lead us in the totally opposite direction towards love, unconditional love, and order, and where people can live in like-mindedness and humanity. Quite simple. So let's have a look at some of the oracle cards. We have, first of all, Spirit Keeper of the West. So this would point to transformation, okay, that there is transformation on the horizon. And also with Capricorn, like I mentioned before, we are doing some kind of status here. Just before sunset, it's like looking back on that day you have just been moving through. What have I done? What have I worked with? Whom did I meet? What did I talk about? What kind of information came in for me? And that is that kind of status that we're doing right now. So we are eventually just before sunset to start a whole new round in life, beginning a new life story, perhaps beginning a new kind of civilization. Okay, so it's like we're just in the 11th hour, something like that. Next card to come out is talking about expectation. Card number 28. Remember to go with the numbers and colors of on the cards wherever they may lead you, because that's a personal message just for you. This could be number, it's number 28, but it could also be number 2, 8, 10, 0, or 1. And again, 2 plus 8 is 10. Could be a reference back to Capricorn, that we can expect something to happen on the financial markets, the job market, real estate, in our practical daily routines. Maybe we need to have to start changing our routines. It's also talking about 10 of Pentacles in particular, success, donation, prosperity, like I mentioned before. So expect something to happen on that, on these areas. And I think that that's already going on, right? That we experience how prices are rising. It's like everything is exploding. Things are coming out just like it's being revealed to us what has been under the surface, back to Piscean energies over here, and how everything maybe for many thousand years have been kept hidden from us, that we've been left in the dark with Piscean energies. The sister sign to Virgo over here is also about having difficulties knowing what is truth, what is false. Then someone says this, another one says that. What can we believe? It's also the zodiac sign of confusion and dissolution, okay? So it's like there's a lot of dealings with that. There's a lot that is being revealed. It's like we're in the 11th hour. We're just before the grand transformation, where we can start to expect something new to come up to the surface. Okay, let's have a look at the next card deck, and 2 cards came out here. The first card to come out is talking about voyage, and again a reference to this time to the full moon that we have on Friday, August 12th. In Aquarius actually, and here I feel there's a perfect reference also to Piscean energy again, because in Pisces we have the symbol of the 2 fish. One is above waters and the other one is diving below the water surface. So this is diving into our intuition, our emotions, our soul, and coming up to have some fresh air and to get the bigger picture of things, because sometimes when we're in our emotions, things can get so intense that we can just swim away in it. With water energy, we can flow in this direction, we can flow over here. It's like we're all over the place. Like I mentioned before, also about confusion. So around the full moon, something is taking us out of Neptune energies that we have been in for thousands of years, and coming more into Aquarius and the future, having more connection with higher intelligence, looking at things in a different way. How can we do things in new ways now? It's calling maybe for revolutions, definitely for more freedom, and also how do we work together. It's a very sociable sign, Aquarius, also sharing information, and also this is about science and new solution coming in on that area as well. So around the full moon, something is pulling us out of the waters, out of all this heavy emotional stuff that we've been going through for ages, okay, eons maybe, and making us see the bigger picture, changing our perspectives of things, okay? So that was the first card. The other card that came out here is, yeah, diligence. So when we get out of these troubled waters, we need to remember to fly not higher than we still have our eyes on what's going on the ground, on Earth. See how things are playing out. We can't leave Earth realm, but we definitely need to come more up in the air to change our perspectives of things, to see how we can go about things in a new and more, in a different and more effective way. Because I feel with these two cards, we are very much in Aquarius energies here, which is about higher intelligence, and which is also the last of the three Earth, air zodiac signs. Pointing to the 11th house again, we're in the 11th hour maybe. I'm sorry about my voice. But when we're coming out of the waters, we cannot fly so high that we forget to do our job on Earth, okay? This is not some kind of escape route, okay? Even though we have a lot of escapism going on in Pisces, but don't lose sight of the ground of what's going on. Now the last, I'm sorry, the last card coming out, since we have so much air energy over here and pointing to higher intelligence, I just pulled a card from this card deck that is talking about what is it that is being ignited within us right now. Because with Aquarian energies, it's also about being eccentric. It's about, yeah, being eccentric, and also about being electric, actually. That's where we have a lot of lightning going on, sudden awakening, Uranus energies, bringing us those aha moments, okay? So when we are out of the waters, we are being ignited, we are being awakened. We consist of 75 to 80% of water approximately, and water holds information, wisdom, and data that is within us, okay? And it's just a question of igniting that, so that we come to remember something. And also pointing back to the water signs, Piscean energy over here, where it is about past lives, our past in general, and our soul going back and starting to remember stuff, okay? So with all this air stuff going on and our waters being ignited, we are getting this card that is talking about Pleiadian activation. It says coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution, okay? So there is something here that is going to be revealed for us with the world economy, job market, our practical daily routines, what is not such a good idea anymore. You know, could we do it in a smarter, more effective way? And here we have the Pleiadians coming in, activating us. And the Pleiadians is also the star group that has been working a lot with humankind for thousands of years, okay? So they know us very well. They're very close to us, actually. So they are not that far away. And they are saying that resolution is on its way. There is some kind of intelligent energy coming in, trying to guide us forward. Okay, so maybe you want to do some meditation on the Pleiadians. Maybe look up more on them on Google or here on YouTube, and definitely something of a more extraterrestrial nature is definitely trying to come in, and that is also what has been going on for many hundreds of years, but that has not been revealed to us either. So there is definitely transformation in how we are going about these life areas. Okay, something is coming to the surface, and it's like we are now being carried out of those heavy dark waters. We are being carried out of the confusion, out of being suppressed, out of getting into contact of what has been hidden for us, okay? And that could also be a reference with Piscean energy back to religion. You know, what is the truth about religion? In the zodiac sign of Pisces, the sister sign of Virgo, is about going back to the original thinking about what is religion really about. How do we practice that? So coming back to what it really was, again, a water sign, remembrance, coming back, starting to remember, and could be about past lives as well, past civilizations as well. Okay, definitely also a reference back to the Pleiadian activation over here. Okay, and I was a little bit curious about these two cards because I think that I thought there was something sad about this. You know, can't we just try to rectify things? And so the card that came out is actually pointing, you know, card number 12 is actually pointing to, again, Piscean energy, the 12th house of the zodiac, where we give everything up to something higher than ourselves. We are going through a deep soul transformation here. We've seen it all. We have moved through the entire chart. We have been moving through every zodiac sign, every life area. And now we have become our own master healer. We know stuff, our own master advisor. So that could be a reference to that. And also with the snail here, slow and steady, perfect reference to the guy over here, that we have got to start coming out of the cave now, just slowly, okay? That we're not losing ground, but we need to come out to fly a little bit. We need to come out and start changing our perspectives on things, okay? And as we do that, we can turn this card around slowly and steady. He will come out of the cave, he will move slowly, but with much more awareness of where he is going now, on resolutions coming in, where he's moving into the future, back to Aquarian energy and the air element sign here. Where are we moving into the future? How do we do that? Slow and steady, like wins the race, right? And then I also like the fact that we have some light points over here could point back to the Pleiadian starting to come in actually and activate us. Okay, the snail could also be pointing to our roots and the 4th house of the zodiac, where we find Cancerian energy, and the moon, which is about our home, that we are moving now back to that card over here, also about our accommodation situation and real estate. Maybe we need to start move our earth in different direction. Mother Earth as our home, as our house. Okay, where would we like to go with that? And also start to ask maybe what does she need for the ascension that she is going through right now as well. Okay, so slow and steady wins the race. So all hope is definitely not out, is not out yet. So I hope that this was helpful, and as always, I hope that this has inspired you to dive deeper into this on a personal level as well. Do you have any comments or questions? You're always free to come, you're always welcome to contact me through the comment field below this video, or through my website herlanguage.dk. You can find a lot more about metaphysics there as well, and also about the tarot and astrology. So this was what I had for you. I'm wishing you a great week. Have your eyes out on August 12th for the full moon. Okay, thank you so much for watching and listening, and bye for now.